Nuggets Nation stand up. They stay sleeping on them boys from the Mile High City, acting like they ain't never heard of Joker and Murray. Ha. You heard of Magic and Bird, you heard of Shaq and Kobe, you heard of Jordan and Pippen, but what about Joker and Murray? Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray.
Hey everybody, welcome to Nuggets Hustle. I am Leo, I'm here with my good buddy Donny, and we are in the midst of spooky season.
Woo!
That was great, Donny.
Sorry.
Now I'm fully scared. Thank you for that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
Woo!
That was, yes, thank you, absolutely. Donny, anytime you want to throw that in, please do so.
You bet.
Everyone, it's good to see you. I don't actually see you. I'm sure it's great to see me. Thank you for being here. We are going to be talking spooky stuff. Players that are scary, candy that's good to eat, and maybe a haunted house or two. Mm-hmm. Donny, ready to get started?
Let's bring it in.
Oh, man, I love it. Donny, question for you, man. Yep. It is Halloween, or Halloween is approaching. Lots of good cinema surrounding Halloween and the season. What are some of your top spooky movies? What's your top one?
Buddy, you're gonna hate this answer, and you're going. I feel okay. It's Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter. It's not a movie. It's all of the Harry Potters.
Donny, there's no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Those are not Halloween movies.
Okay.
Those are movies about friendship and wizardry. Because there's a whole half of a movie, it takes place during Christmas. So that's why it's not a Halloween movie.
That's a decent
one
point.
Of 14,000 reasons.
Okay, that's a decent point.
Also the fact that doesn't the first one start in July?
Yeah.
Harry's birthday?
Yeah, that's okay.
Turning 11.
Touche.
Okay.
Touche. All right.
I agree. Some of the greatest movies ever made. Harry Potter. Okay. For sure.
Halloween movies then. Okay.
Yes.
So as you know, as one of my best friends, you know this. I'm not a spooky guy. I don't like spooky things.
Fair. Okay. That's all right, man.
I like Halloween. I like the costumes. I like all that, right?
Yeah.
I do not like horror. I do not like scary stuff.
You like the fluff of Halloween.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So I think my Halloween movies are more nostalgic to me. I go back to like Disney TV movies. One of them self-named Halloween Town.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Halloween Town.
Gosh, I can't remember the name of this one. It was a mummy one. Do you remember this?
No.
I think it was called like Wrapped or something. But I
would love to hear you explain it.
These kids, they basically befriend a mummy that comes alive, and I think it's supposed to be King Tut.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I have good memories of that. Of like that's kind of the level of spooky I want.
Fair.
You know, there's always a good ending.
Okay.
And then there's another one where I believe this kid's mom marries a vampire as a stepdad. Do you remember this one?
Yeah, I can't remember the name though.
Yeah, I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry, man.
You're fine.
But when it comes to Halloween movies, like the movie Halloween, with Mike Myers, I prefer Mike Myers and like Austin Powers.
That's okay. That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like
Side note: seeing Joker dressed up as Austin Powers would be incredible.
Joker, please. But yeah, so I'm not a huge spooky guy, but I do like those Disney Halloween movies. And now that I've got, a niece that's older, and a nephew that's young, but in the next few years he'll be able to understand movies. I think I want to show them those type of movies to them during Halloween.
Fair, yes.
So I'm really excited about that.
Did you ever get down on Hocus Pocus?
Oh, dude! All right, see that? There's another one. Never saw the new one.
I haven't seen the new one either.
Yeah. Loved Hocus Pocus.
Really?
Loved it.
Dude, I don't think there's ever been a more traumatizing movie for me. I can't. Dude, that's the thing is I can't.
You can't? Okay.
I can't explain why it's so... I don't know. I was at a normal age when I watched it, like 7, 6, 8. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the witches... Sarah Jessica Parker does not mess around. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's maybe too good of acting.
That movie freaked me out as a child. It scared me, and
We'll wait till middle school to show my niece and nephew that one.
yeah,
That's not going to be an early one.
Well, dude, that's the thing is, it's not even really a scary Halloween movie, but it just doesn't. I don't know.
Well,
It freaks me out, dude.
It's funny because Sarah Jessica Parker looks like she could be a kindergarten teacher,
Yes.
but then she turns into this evil witch.
I know.
With the other two.
I think that's part of where my trust issues started.
Oh,
I think that's it.
let's get into our feels, but
This is not a podcast. Now it's therapy. Here we go. Okay. So clearly, you and I, we like Halloween, but we're more of like the candy and the costumes. And
before we go on, I want to know your movie.
My favorite Halloween movie. I mean, does Scream count?
Oh yeah.
I would say.
Oh yeah.
Scream.
Okay. Yeah, Scream's not bad.
But also, what was the parody movie that came out?
Oh, okay. Those are amazing.
Scary. It was called Scary Movie.
Scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, those were amazing.
Those were great. I watched
my strong hand.
Yeah. Exactly, Donnie. So I either like Scream for the factor that it's scary, but I also love Scary Movie for making fun of that type of movie.
Yeah.
So I would say one of those two.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, dude.
Thank you.
100. No, of course, man. So speaking of, just the Scream mask is scary. Who wears that mask in the NBA? Like who's the scariest NBA guy, Donnie? And it doesn't have to be looks. It can be looks. But who is your, like, this dude is a scary individual?
Okay. I'm going to do it based on three things, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to give you three different answers, but I'm going to do it based on three different things.
Okay.
This is a Nuggets podcast. We're not biased here,
Yeah.
but I am a little bit. So I'm going to start with one. When I hear other NBA players talk about this individual and guarding him and trying to, disrupt him in his game, I mean, it's got to be Nikola.
Yeah.
So from a standpoint, do I think he's a spooky guy? No.
Okay.
He's a hardworking family man who is just kind of like the rest of us, right? But when it comes to being on the court, every single big man and every single coach has that game circled.
Yeah.
I think I saw a podcast, I don't know, at some point, Bam Adebayo is talking about you can't slow him down.
Yeah.
Can't speed him up. He's out there getting buckets.
Yeah.
He's not trying to getting to the foul line is great, but that's not his point.
He's not flopping.
He's not flopping. Exactly. And he's an absolute just Rubik's Cube for these coaches. How do you deal with that? And
you just hope that other players on the team are off.
Exactly. It's and that's a great problem for us to have.
Yeah.
It's a problem I want to have for the next 100 years. Like I said, I wish the guy was immortal.
Yeah.
But
every game is a spooky game when you play Nikola.
Yeah. And then I guess another one that I would say I think would show up in a Scream mask. Dylan Brooks. I think he wants to come across that way as a defender.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of does. He's actually a really good baller.
He is. He's a good ball player.
Yeah, he is very...
It kills me to say that.
Yeah.
But he is a good basketball player.
If he was on the Nuggets, man...
Oh, I'd love him.
I'd love him. Yeah, he's someone that...
But when he's not, I call him a little rat face.
Yeah.
He's got a little rat face, Donnie.
He does. He's...
But if he became a Nugget, I'd buy a jersey probably. So let's call it what it is.
Yeah. So I think he's more that aspect. Someone that would come to a game. You know how there's the players come in, they walk through. Everyone dresses up for Halloween except for Joker, except for when he likes to dress up as Gru.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Russell Westbrook
would
roll it. Russell Westbrook always got the style, and I feel like he would put his style on that, and then he would randomly have like a Scream mask or a Michael Myers mask in there.
That's fair.
I think that would be really entertaining.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
That's great.
And that's not a knock to
three very different players.
Yes. Like I think Russell Westbrook is just he's always been very this kind of shows my age here, the word fly. It's a millennial word.
What in the 1990s did you just say?
He's always looking great.
He's
right?
so fly.
He is, and he's got style that I probably would never pull off, but I appreciate it. Right?
Oh no, 100%, man.
So I feel like he could do a really cool rendition of a Scream with a Scream mask.
That's great.
Yeah,
I could see that 100%. That is fun.
Yeah, okay.
We got Westbrook, Dylan Brooks, and Joker.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Give me yours, buddy.
Donnie, I didn't even think about. I didn't take it the way they're your last two. I was thinking like, who's the scariest player? So I was thinking.
Gotcha.
I was thinking your Nikola way. My guy that is this. I think he's the scariest guy in the NBA is Wemby.
Oof. Yeah. I mean,
he
alien
makes me. Yeah. He freaks me out, dude. I'm worried that they're gonna that Greg Popovich is gonna get another dynasty going.
You know, this
got
past,
the right pieces around him.
This past summer in the Olympics, didn't he get a quadruple double?
Did he really?
With blocks?
He might have, dude. I was in Disney.
That's right.
For most of it.
That's right. I'm pretty sure he got a quadruple double.
No.
With blocks. And I feel like it was not talked about enough.
He went full David Robinson?
He did.
You never go full David Robinson.
Because
you can't. Because normally you don't do it because you can't. Wemby got a quadruple double.
Yeah.
I'm Googling that right now.
Yeah.
I'm proving you wrong.
Okay.
That did not happen.
I swear, man. I swear it happened. Maybe he got the triple double with blocks. Maybe that's what it was. I swore it was a quadruple double.
Just short of a quadruple double.
Okay.
But that was on April 3rd.
It happened in the Olympics, I swear. I could also be very wrong, as I normally am. So. But man, that's such a good pick though, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not getting exact answers. I'm seeing that he got close. I'm seeing that he did it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll look it up more.
Let us know, fans.
Yeah. Let us know.
Look it up.
Throw it in the chat.
Chitty chat.
God, man.
Okay.
You and I are cringe central. No, I for me it's Wemby. He's or Giannis. Those two they scare me, man. I don't like it when we have to play them. I don't like being around them. I don't like talking about them.
Giannis is incredible in the sense of, and again, you still need to watch that documentary.
Yes, I do.
It's funny because you see Giannis on draft night. And you're thinking, this is just some dangly kid.
Scared. He looks scared.
He looks scared. I mean, he's away from his home. He's never been around this type of stuff in his life. Mm-hmm. So much as, I think he put a lot of pressure on himself to provide for his family.
Yeah.
And then you kind of see him go through things and you see the work ethic of Giannis. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's why he looks like a scary monster right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I have a feeling that Wemby is very similar in that sense of at least work ethic.
I would agree.
I think Wemby is about...
Dude, it's Europe. It's that European...
Dude.
But also, we see Joker just...
Partying.
But also, the media loves to play that narrative.
For sure.
So, sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're fine. I think
I agree with Giannis' work ethic is second. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
He's not just eating handfuls of steroids. Mm-hmm. Like, this has been an evolution.
Yeah, and when he first moved here, his family wasn't here yet.
Yeah.
Didn't have a wife and kids yet.
Yep.
That's all that he had was to go to the training facility and work hard.
Yeah.
And I mean, the man, he's showing that it pays off.
Yeah.
And I mean, he built an absolute rocket ship inside of a body that was just built for basketball. Yeah. Like, he always has, I feel like, at least one issue come playoff time since they won that title. And even when they won that title, I think he had some ankle or knee issues.
Yeah.
You just hope for everyone around the league to stay healthy.
You want to see the best basketball.
Exactly. But yeah, man, going forward, Wemby.
Dude, I feel like
he's the future.
Giannis he's a bigger Giannis.
He is.
Like that's
better shooter too.
He's a better, bigger Giannis.
Yeah, he just one upped Giannis's. Like he's like, hey, where are you weak in these points, dude? Shoot, like he was great in the Olympics shooting threes. Mm-hmm. Great last year shooting threes.
Yeah.
And his basketball IQ is very high.
Dude,
not that Giannis isn't. Giannis's is very high as well.
Like NBA players are still trying to figure out how to play with Wemby.
Exactly.
How many times did we see last year of clips where he's just holding his hands up like, give me the ball.
Yeah. No one can jump this high.
Yeah.
If you just throw it in the vicinity, I'll get it.
It's like he's playing with toddlers.
It is.
Like you're playing on one of them Fisher-Price hoops.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Fisher Price, get things for your kids. All right. No, man, I think any one of those guys are the Michael Myers or the Freddy Krueger of
well, we got to go to that game last year, right?
We did.
And I'll never forget, I think he dove for a ball and he almost like covered his body was with his arms out front like this. He was almost touching the center court ring.
Yeah.
In the 3-point line.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. How many Wembies does it take to get from one end to the other? 3. It's 3.
Dude, the guys, I feel like he could take one step and get it like half court.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
And I remember like how innovative that was as a high school player to be like, oh, 1 or 2 dribbles from the 3-point line. Like that's, and for him, and for almost all pros, it's 1 or 2 dribbles from half court.
Yeah.
Like that's the expectation.
Yeah.
And their court is bigger.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
It's nuts, man.
It's insane. All right, I digress. Sorry, man. Donny,
buddy,
since you and I love the fluff of spooky season of Halloween, let's talk about the fluff, the good stuff, the fun stuff. Let's talk candy, man. Are you a candy guy?
I used to be, not much anymore, but you want to talk candy?
Let's talk candy. Let's talk candy.
Yeah.
What is first of all, what's your like regular go-to? Like, I know you're not a candy guy anymore.
Okay.
Not at Halloween, but what's your regular go-to candy? What was your go-to candy?
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 because I used to be very, I used to have categories for candy, okay? There's 2 types.
Of course you did.
There's sugar, chocolate, right? Sugar and chocolate. They're not the same thing.
Okay.
So like a candy bar, like a Snickers or whatever.
Hold on, I need to wrap my sugar and chocolate. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I understand that the candy bar has sugar.
I got you. Yeah. No, but dude, I know what you mean.
Yes.
I can't eat chocolate on hot days. Anyway,
Okay.
That's a whole different conversation. You have your sugar candies and you have your chocolate candies.
Yes.
Donny.
Yes.
Go.
Okay, so the candy bar, that's actually chocolate.
Yeah.
Almond Joy.
No.
Yep. It is the greatest candy bar ever created. It's funny because I remember at my last job during Halloween, my boss, she asked everyone on our team, what's your favorite candy bar?
Yeah.
And she got like a giant, family size one for everyone on the team. It's kind of like a nice little gift. And I remember her telling me when she came to deliver it, she's like, I had to go to 3 different places to find this.
Dude, it's because it's terrible.
Yeah, because no one likes them.
Gross, dude.
I keep making them. Someone's got to like them.
April. You and April.
Yep. Oh, she likes Almond Joy?
She loves them.
Shout out to April.
She asked for, we were at a buddy's house yesterday, coming home from Greeley.
Yeah.
And we stopped at the gas station. I'm like, what do you want? Do you want something? Because I'm going to definitely I'm getting a Red Bull.
Yeah,
I'm getting a Red Bull.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you want? And she's like, give me an Almond Joy.
Okay.
And I'm like, I can't believe we're spending money on this. But okay, here we go. So I go in and I grab the candy bar. I pay for it, come out. I bought Mounds.
Bro, okay, this is a common mistake between those people who don't understand how good.
Oh my God. Are they not the same thing? No, one's regular chocolate, one's dark chocolate.
Well, and do Mounds have the almond on it?
No.
Exactly. The almond's like one of the best parts.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what, Leo? April, I'm so sorry.
I'm not proud of it. I'm just telling you what happened. And as far as I'm concerned, they're the same candy. But anyway.
Buddy, okay, I'm going to move on to my sugar because you just really pushed a button there, buddy.
You just pushed a button. Isn't coconut a fruit?
Let's not talk right now.
Okay. All right. What's your sugar one?
Okay. Now, and this correlates to my current intellectual ability, and that's Smarties, baby.
Oh my gosh. You're probably one of those kids that smoked Smarties, weren't you?
Oh, I didn't. No.
Don't lie to me.
I crushed them up, lined them up.
Oh my gosh.
Joking. Dad, I know you're listening.
Oh my gosh.
Smarties were the greatest thing, and they still are the greatest thing.
They truly are so good.
I want to do a quick kind of reverse shout out. Candy corn needs to cease to exist. It is the most disgusting thing that has ever been developed on this planet.
Donny, I don't know how you have missed so many times in this pod.
Bro.
We have Almond Joy.
Okay. I want to know your candy.
Candy corn's amazing, dude.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I don't think it should be consumed outside of October, but it's great.
The door's right there.
Oh my gosh, dude. There's a reason. Candy corn's great. It's not even a top 10 for me. But
Okay.
You're airballing saying
Sorry, I had to get it out there. Candy corn ruins Halloween.
Dude, you are someone who likes putting coconut in your dessert. Like, what do you do anyway?
Have you tried it?
Yeah, dude, coconut is nasty.
Get out of here.
Coconut's
We're not
gross.
going to agree on this.
The only thing coconut is good for is a pina colada.
I mean, it's good in that, but it's also good at almond joy.
Anyway,
Mounds are good. They're just not as good as an almond joy.
yeah, that's why they're at the bottom of the candy rack, huh? All right, Donny.
Give me yours. Give me yours. And
here's
it
my
better not
candy.
be candy corn.
No, it's not candy corn. It's not. My favorite candy.
Yes.
Ooh, dude. Probably a Milky Way.
Okay.
I'm a Milky Way guy.
Okay.
That's for. Sorry, I need to categorize this. That's my favorite chocolate. Is Milky Way. My favorite sugar candy. Ooh. I'm gonna be real basic with this and say Sour Patch.
Oh, but that's a solid pick.
I mean, it's so
that can be
good.
consumed. I mean, shout out to Mike Elric. That was the movie go-to when we were kids.
Yes, Sour
Yeah.
Patch. I ate a lot of Milk Duds.
Milk Duds are good.
But dude, oh man, if you're looking for a reason to go to the dentist,
Yes.
chug some Milk Duds. Oh my goodness, those things will ruin. And dude, your jaw will get a workout.
Yeah. You have to let them dissolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. But if I'm talking like Halloween candy,
Yeah.
if I'm trick or treat, Smarties is a good call. I never would have said that. I'm thinking the little small packs of Starburst. I think that's my favorite.
Yep.
That's my favorite Halloween candy. I know how much you love candy corn, but if you were to pick a favorite Halloween candy, Donnie, would it be one of your sugars or chocolates? Or
Yeah, it'll be Smarties.
Smarties, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Smarties were, I remember, I think after we'd go trick-or-treating, you go to school like the next week and you trade with kids. And I would just be like, hey, I'll give you everything for that one Smarties roll. Like
First
it
of all,
was,
that's bad business.
I know, it was terrible.
However,
terrible.
you got to go with what you want.
Yeah. Can I ask you a quick question?
No, this is a podcast where only No, what's up?
Did you ever have that one or two individual in the neighborhood who would give out like a toothbrush or something so lame?
No.
Okay.
Dude, you get beat up for stuff like that where I come from. Like, I don't care if you're 75, Doris. You don't give out breath mints. You don't give out, I don't know.
Shout out to Mike Elric again. In his neighborhood, I used to go trick-or-treating with him and Zach.
Yeah.
And there was this lady who would give out toothbrushes. Yeah. I don't know if she was like a dentist or something.
That's like saying, hey, kids, come back and egg my house. That's what that's saying. Like, here's a toothbrush. You can chuck this, actually stick this in my yard as a way to tell me how horrible I am. A toothbrush on Halloween?
Yes. Now, I would be curious if she was a dentist or not. Or like a one of those people who clean your teeth.
If I'm a dentist, I'm giving out king-size candy bars.
Right?
I'm trying to pump business.
Halloween
Let's go.
keeps you in business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Halloween, Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't know. That's, good for her. That's awesome that she's trying to help.
We went there once and then we never went back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe that was her purpose.
Yeah. I wonder if I would have turned out a different person if I would have gone through an experience like that. Do you feel like it was traumatizing?
Yeah, I sit here as a different man.
I with cleaner teeth, but less candy in your soul.
Pretty sure we threw them in like the trash in the movie. So.
Oh, yeah, you try to stab your buddy. Anyway, spooky season, man. We're talking candy, things like that. Haunted houses. Are you? That was a cool sound with the water bottle.
Sorry.
No, that was cool. Haunted houses, Donnie. I've been to a couple. Denver puts on some good ones. When I was a kid, I did the one at Elitch's. And then in my neighborhood, there was always a cool, family who would do one, and I like them. I'm a fan of them, especially when I know you're not going to get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, like, I've been to the corn maze, and that's like getting chased with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
You probably won't get hurt, but if they trip.
You talking about the Fitzler one?
Yeah, the Fritzler, whatever it is.
Well, yeah.
They need to pay us for saying that.
Yeah. Was that Platt?
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to
And
Fritzler.
now I'm going off because that's not a haunted house. But anyway, are you a haunted house guy?
Okay. No, I'm not. But I don't think I've tried to go to one since I was like in middle school.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Don't be shy. Let it fly.
I think I had like I remember I had a neighbor when I was about, I don't know, 5th grade.
Yeah.
And he like made one in his garage. And it just kind of freaked me out a little too much.
Yeah.
It just, cause I remember like, you know, he would ask the parents, like, is it okay if I like run up? Cause he was a really nice guy. He was really cool. And he would like grab you and like, you know, so it was very much like probably not what they do nowadays, but he was like a family friend. And he knew, and he like knew it was me.
Yeah. He's not going up grabbing random kids.
Exactly.
Thank you. That's a different story.
Like if he came to the house and he didn't know them, he wouldn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like he had kids himself, but sorry, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want people to think he's a pedo. He's a really great guy.
Thank you for saying the word pedo on the pod.
Sorry.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Probably should take that out. Sorry.
No, Donny. Okay, so he would put one on.
Yeah, so it kind of freaked me out because I'm like, I knew this guy is like a guy who would shoot hoops with me in the driveway, and then all of a sudden on this one day he just became like, you know, a scary Michael Myers looking villain. And then I think like growing up, scary movies freaked me out. Like the movie Signs, Saw, they put me in a state to where I couldn't sleep for years.
Fair.
So I kind of avoided it. And I remember, ironically, when I was a kid, I went to Casa Bonita.
Yeah.
And there was like a dark tunnel I remember you had to walk through. And I remember I went for school and I remember trying to walk in and I wasn't with a friend or anything. And I just turned around. And I'll never forget that moment of like, I remember being so anxious, like for the first like 10 feet that I had to turn around and walk out. So sorry, long story short,
in
buddy.
the beautiful house.
Yes.
The place is called the Beautiful House.
Yes, exactly. And it was
I know exactly what you're talking about. If anyone's ever been to Casa Bonita, or at least back in the 90s.
Yes. It freaked me out.
Yeah.
So sorry, long story short, buddy, I am not a haunted house fan. However, I am a corn maze fan. Not necessarily the scary part, because I remember exactly the point you're talking about of they took the chain off the chainsaw.
But you didn't know that when you're 9.
Dude, and you jump out and you're walking on that mattress.
Yeah.
And you like can't really run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was next level.
Dude, I feel like this is less of a Halloween pod and more of a you and I unpacking trauma pod. And you know what? I'm here for it. Because I'm over here like, yeah, you're exactly right. I don't want to talk about it anymore because it's just...
I'm so sorry. Yeah,
all right, 100%, man. And corn mazes are amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not really a haunted house guy either, especially if I have to pay $50 to stand in line for 2 hours and then be kind of scared for 10 minutes. However, thinking of haunted houses in basketball terms, what do you think is the haunted house of the NBA? What arena are players and coaches fearful?
You know, I think I'm going to do this in terms of just the scene, kind of how they. So it's an arena that I don't think like from an outside source really looks scary. The team I wouldn't even say is like that scary. They're a little bit scary, but it's how they dim the lights to where it's only on the court.
Yep.
And that is LA Lakers.
Staples. Yeah.
I think it's probably called something else at this point, but I always thought that was weird. Like I wonder what is that like being in the stands when there's no light on you?
It's literally a show.
Yeah.
It's a show.
Yeah,
it's the lake show.
Exactly. I think like their point is to not be scary, which I see it as that, but they're trying to be more Hollywood, right? Like these are the bright lights, you know.
Yeah.
So I would say the Los Angeles Lakers, and I think there is a little bit of a fear when LeBron went there, and then you look at the past: Kobe, Shaq, Kareem,
the
Magic,
the monstrosity of talent.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Los Angeles Lakers arena. I think it's called Crypto.com. Is that right?
Oh, I thought it was Staples. Is it not Staples?
It used to be Staples.
Oh, it's not anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I'm so old.
But
now that you say that, I think it is crypto.
Yeah. They're all crypto.
Right, yeah, crypto.
But do you have a stadium?
Oh, yeah.
You got one of mine?
I've been there before. This place I've been to before.
Okay.
And for me, it's Madison.
Ooh.
The Garden is just... when April and I toured it in 2018, we got to go down to the floor level. Mm-hmm. We got to see, locker rooms and things like that. And looking up, because we've been down to the floor level at Ball. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Ball is it's a cool, for lack of a better word, cylindrical. It's just cool. It's just cool. Mm-hmm. It's cool to see. To me, Madison Square, like, it's daunting. Yeah. I feel like you're looking straight up. I feel like it's less angled. I feel like spectators are on top of you.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that feels like. I can't imagine what it would feel like to play against Patrick Ewing back in the 90s with that. Obviously, all of the Nick lore.
Spreewell.
Yeah. Can't feed my family. Allen Houston. Like, just all of those greats. But I for me, and just, it's New York City.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just busy.
I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. I've never been to Madison Square.
Dude, it's amazing.
It's the arena, right? It's like, it's the Mecca. It's why they have, the NIT Final Four there.
Yeah.
Every single year.
Yeah.
There's always like, I think it was The Last Dance, that documentary where they do like a whole episode on when, was it MJ met Kobe? Or no. When MJ went there.
Yes.
Sorry, not Kobe. But yeah, like it's scary.
And I also think, especially with the way they're playing basketball now, and you already know my take. I think that no one's going to want to play there this year. Mm-hmm. Their team is solid. And it's just it's a scary place for me. Yeah. I wouldn't want to go there I would want to go there as a player to experience it. Sorry, I got a quick kick in my camera. I would want to go there as a player to experience it, but it would be scary for me. I think, I don't know. But yeah, man, that's my place. I love how you and I are on two different ends of the country, but essentially for the same reason. Mm-hmm. Donny.
Yes, sir.
I don't have anything else for us today. However, I wanted to cut this out because I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, do you have anything else, man?
No. We want to wish everybody a happy Halloween. Be safe. If you find someone who gives out toothbrushes, wouldn't have appreciated it as a kid, but now I would. So send me that address.
I still won't. Bring me a Milky Way. Give me some Milk Duds.
Do not be sending people's address to us. But in the comments, we want to know what's your favorite candy, and yes, you can break it down in the terms of chocolate and sugar. And then also, I want to know what people think about candy corn. I gots to know.
Candy corn is so good, dude. It's so good. I'm gonna go get someone and leave.
You can leave now.
Yeah. I'm gonna start calling you candy corn.
I kind of dig it, actually.
Got Leo and candy corn over here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, buddy.
Please, everyone, go shop Retro Barbell. Get your gear. Check out work by Gus Reynolds and Derek Hawley. Mm-hmm. And we already know you're going to enjoy our jam by G-Rail. Go check out his music on every streaming platform that streams music.
Mm-hmm. Everyone,
do not forget to show some hus. Go Nuggets.
But what about Joker and Murray? Joker and Murray. Joker and Murray. Joker and Murray. If you got respect for the game, it's time that you put some respect on the name. Joker and Murray and Joker, a duo that cannot be tamed. You got seconds on the clock. There go Murray with the shot. Yeah, that's a Murray flurry in a hurry. Came to get what all we got. Everybody showing some hoods. It's a Nikola we trust, but you gotta have an MP jump shot, leaving the competition in the dust. Come up in the Mile High City, never coming down like AG50. You looking at a squad full of champions. Tell me now, ain't that nifty? Not talking about Boa, but Rocky gon' show up and give all the fans what they love. If there's a rim in vicinity, there ain't no question, gotta stay above. Them boys from the 5280 gon' pull up and always be about a bucket. In case you confused, yeah, you know what to do. I'm talking about the different nuggets. You heard of Magic and Bird. You heard of Shaq and Kobe. You heard of Jordan and Pippen. But what about Joker and Murray? Joker What about Joker and Murray? Joker and Murray. Joker and Murray. Joker and Murray. Joker and Murray.